Oh my god, you guys. How many times has a song disappeared and reappeared during this whole Mandela effect obsession? Oh my god, this is the coolest thing. I was looking for this song. I had been looking for it, like, ever since, I don't know, like the first time I discovered it was in 2015. And it was called U Crazies, Basement Jaxx. And I discovered it in 2015. And while it wasn't the best song I'd ever heard, it was like one of those songs that kind of like entranced me. And I mean, I think there's definitely a metaphor there, like just basically trance music, how the whole trance music phenomenon came about, the name of the actual genre of music, and what's going on with people in our society these days. But anyway, like, I discovered it in 2015 walking to work, and it's definitely not the best song I've ever heard. But at the same time, it was like one of those songs that as soon as I started listening to it, I kept having to put on play, and replay because I didn't want to listen to anything else. So 2015, I discovered the song, and I remember listening to it a few different times afterwards, and this was the video I remember having watched the whole time. It was posted 10 years ago now, so in 2015 it would have been posted 5 years ago. And it's kind of interesting because it's got that eyeball looking thing in there. And so, I love this part when the synth gets real low. Get on down. Anyway, so like I kept listening to it, and then I stopped. And then when I got into the Mandela effect, I just really didn't listen to it. And this would have been in again, April of 2016. So I stopped listening to it. And then, like, I searched for it again, I believe, once in 2018 and once in 2019. And it was nowhere to be found. Like, including this video. I couldn't find this video. Neither of these videos was apparent. And, let's see, this video, not sure when that was posted. Okay, this video came back in January 4th of 2020. So there's one from 10 years ago, and now there's this one that came back on January 4th of 2020, and I hadn't looked it up at all yet in 2020. So anyway, this one came out in 2020, and they're really the top two video choices that I had. But it still doesn't explain why the one from 10 years ago went away and why I couldn't find it. But, and it's weird too, you know what else is weird about it too, is that it's got this really weird Oz-looking green thing going on about it, like we've stepped into another dimension of Oz, or we're finally starting to see the men behind the curtain. Anyway, sorry, it's just so very weird. And the other weird thing too is that when I looked for like the discographies, I couldn't find, even when I just looked online and I was like, oh, Basement Jaxx discographies, I couldn't find anything there either. So it might have been an independent song, but it was just the weirdest thing. But like here, look, they got it on Pandora, obviously YouTube. Rendezvous was one of the best songs Basement Jaxx was known for, but it definitely wasn't on Rendezvous because I have that album. But I love that weird sound effect too. It's like the Matrix. Well, maybe not exactly like the Matrix, but anyway. But in the video is weird too. Like, I'll leave the link below. The trance video, the rave trance video. It's got like pyramids and shit in it. Ah, see, I love that dead air sound, how they're playing with it. Anyway, I like it way better than auto-tune. But yeah, so Basement Jaxx is like a house band, if you're not familiar. They played the Hollywood Bowl a few times, and they have like a lot of guest singers and stuff like that. House, but they do like a lot of trance sounding music and techno, whatever. But anyway, it's back, baby, it's back. I'm so happy. Like at the end of this 4-year seg where Donald Trump was president, and I'm not saying he necessarily has anything to do with it, that my song disappeared and reappeared. Oh yeah, Jennifer, I put your song back on the internet. Now I'm going out of office because I know Jennifer would want it. All you crazies. That's alluding to somebody and somehow something. I'm not sure how. I looked up the lyrics, though, for All You Crazies, and it's really not much. I wish there was, like, some lyrical symbolism I could give to you, but mostly all of what it is all you crazies, get on down. Again, like, very simplistic, very trance. And, oh my God, if you watch this video, it's just so Like, you'll feel like you're in a club. You'll feel like you're going into another dimension, which I think is symbolic. But it's so weird because I looked up once in 2018 and once in 2019. It was nowhere to be found. When I Googled it, when I looked it up on YouTube, and my 10-year-old video like suddenly came back with the eyeball in it, or looking like a sun or a sunflower. Anyway, it was just the weirdest thing. I'm so glad it's back, and I'm so glad I can trance out to it. Yeah, so for those 4 years where I was into the Mandela effect, and I still am, and we still will be in the new year, it'll just be maybe different considering all of what what the last 4 years has been, culminating in 2020, which was like some kind of, I don't know, there's some kind of weird portal thing going on, I feel like. And obviously we all know the relation to Donald Trump and his uncle to Nikola Tesla and all that kind of stuff. So that's really interesting. Again, I don't know if any of that has anything to do with anything, but it's just all kind of fascinating how it goes. All culminating in the refining of a trance song video again. So anyway, I don't really know any more of what I'm saying, but all I can say is during 2018 and 2019, when I looked for this song twice, it was nowhere to be found. It came back, and all when we're about to enter 2021, which is the next decade. So I don't know. Anyway, if you guys have any observations, let me know. If you've had any experiences where a song's gone missing and it's come back, I would love to hear that too, and what song it was, and maybe we can divine and divulge the symbolism therein. But anyway, that's about all. Tell me what you think, tell me what you know, and peace out.